Hello, I want to welcome you to the very first of our weekly columns that will be done by video. My name is Joe Dorman. I'm CEO for the Oklahoma Institute for Child Advocacy, and I write a weekly column that's published in several newspapers around the state, but we decided we wanted to also provide video content for you to learn a little bit more about what's happening in child advocacy in Oklahoma. This first column I want to talk about is actually the previous three columns that I've written in the newspapers talking about the federal big beautiful bill that Congress will soon vote on. It is passed by the House currently by one vote, and the Senate is considering it. We expect the Senate will probably have a vote on this before July. We want to encourage individuals to reach out to their federal lawmakers to express opinions on this, to let them know the parts that they might like and the things that they may not like. Some of the things that I want to talk about deal with Medicaid, which would be Sooner Care in Oklahoma, SNAP, and education reform. So with Medicaid, about 1/4 of Oklahomans, nearly 1 million Oklahomans, rely on Sooner Care. That is state subsidized insurance with a heavy amount coming from the federal government to help provide that insurance for those individuals when they go to hospitals. With the cuts that are happening with the big beautiful bill, we worry that many Oklahomans will lose access to insurance, and also we're going to see a dramatic impact on rural hospitals. The anticipation is this will put many rural hospitals in Oklahoma at risk. In fact, the numbers show that about 59% of hospitals in rural areas operate in the red as it is. If we lose that Sooner Care coverage for individuals, that means uncompensated care will happen with these rural facilities, and that will put them at greater risk of shutting down. Next, I want to talk a little bit about SNAP. This is the food assistance program that helps many Americans, especially Oklahomans here where we're talking about, provide opportunities for nutritious meals and food on the table for their kids. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in cut and changes in the way that SNAP will be provided for individuals. Able-bodied workers with dependent children certainly would see an impact with this because many of them who are operating their home budgets at a level that falls below the poverty level, they rely on these subsidies to help purchase food. The food banks in Oklahoma have reported they're going to lose millions of dollars in support. And so we certainly want to make sure that the federal delegation understands the impact of what will happen all across the state. With education, there is talk about some changes to both K through 12, kindergarten through 12th grade, and college. With the college level, they're talking about elimination of Stafford loans and changes to the Pell Grant system, raising full-time hours from 12 to 15. This will put many community college students at risk because they're working part-time while they're trying to earn their degree. And so with those changes, the numbers of what we will see as far as an increase in enrollment within individuals who are not able to afford to go to college, that is something that we have a great concern about. With the K through 12 system, there is a tax benefit that is put into this bill that will allow individuals to donate to a school choice program. In fact, they're talking about $50 billion for this, where individuals can donate and send money to private schools for children to be able to attend. Now, many people like this idea. They think it will help, but we're not seeing the same amount and same benefits and supports for public schools, which most students go to public school. And so as our federal members are considering this legislation, I hope they will slow it down, take a look at what the impact is for what Oklahomans will face each and every day with their own pocketbooks and their way of life, and look at that impact and try and change some of the things in this bill that will truly provide a benefit to the working class Oklahomans and truly all of those individuals out there that would be impacted by this bill. It's important for you to go to my columns, read a little bit more about this, and then make up your own mind and contact our federal delegation. You can see my column at oica.org/weekly-columns. I would encourage you each and every week, go read this, and hopefully we will have a nice dialogue going forward each and every week through this video content where you can learn a little bit more, and we certainly would love to have your impact. Reach out to us at info@oica.org and share your thoughts and provide input for what you would like to see in a weekly column about child advocacy. Thank you for watching this and look forward to hearing from you.